Have you ever sat in a quiet room, surrounded by nothing but your thoughts, and felt completely alone? The kind of loneliness that seeps deeper than silence. Not just being without people, but feeling unseen, unnoticed, forgotten. Maybe you're carrying pain that no one knows about. Or maybe the people who do know just don't understand. You try to stay strong. You smile when you have to. You tell others you're fine. But inside something aches. Something heavy. Maybe it's the weight of grief or disappointment, or a wound that hasn't healed in years. And the hardest part? It feels like God is silent too. In these moments you wonder, does God still see me? Does He care? If He loves me, why do I feel so alone in this pain? The questions come quietly, but they stay loud in the heart. You try to pray, but the words feel hollow. You try to believe, but hope feels too far away. But what if, right now, God isn't shouting from a distance, but whispering right beside you? What if His love is closer than you think? Not in lightning, not in thunder, but in the still, small whisper that says, I'm here. This video isn't here to fix everything. It's just here to remind you, you are not forgotten, you are not unloved, and this pain, it does not separate you from God. It draws Him near. So sit, just for a moment. Let the noise fade, let the questions rest, and let your soul lean in. Maybe, just maybe, this is the moment you finally hear what He's been whispering all along. There's a kind of pain that words can't explain, a kind of hurt that doesn't show on your face, but lives in your chest. It follows you through the day and lingers in the silence at night. Maybe it came from loss. Maybe it came from betrayal. Or maybe it's just the slow erosion of hope after too many unanswered prayers. You tell yourself to be strong, to keep going. But there's a tiredness that doesn't go away with sleep. It's the tiredness of the soul, the weight of carrying emotions you never gave yourself permission to feel. You keep trying to be okay, but inside, you're still bleeding. Even Jesus knew loneliness. My God, why have you forsaken me? Matthew 27:46. Those weren't just words from a cross. They were the cry of a heart that felt abandoned in the darkest moment. If even the Son of God experienced that kind of silence, you're not weak for feeling it too. But here's the truth. Loneliness does not mean you're unloved. Pain does not mean you're forgotten. God's silence is not His absence. Sometimes He is closest when we feel Him least. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. You may not hear His voice clearly. You may not feel His presence powerfully, but still, He is near, holding space for your hurt, sitting with you in the dark, not rushing you to heal, but staying with you until you do. So don't push past this moment. Don't numb it. Let yourself feel. Let yourself be honest. God isn't offended by your sadness. He's moved by it, and He's whispering now. Not with answers, but with comfort. You are not alone. Healing doesn't always begin with answers. Sometimes it begins with presence. And God's presence isn't loud, it's steady. It's the hand that doesn't pull you to your feet, but simply sits with you on the ground until you're ready to stand again. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalm 23:4. Notice what it says. Not after the valley, not before the valley, through. He walks with you through it, through the silence, through the sadness, through the questions. You don't have to rush healing. God doesn't ask you to pretend. He doesn't expect you to suppress your pain. He invites you to bring it, to lay it at His feet. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. That care is not abstract. It's personal. It's daily. It's right now. Sometimes the healing starts simply by knowing you are not invisible, that your pain is seen, your tears are counted. You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. Psalm 56:8. God doesn't ignore your cries. He holds them, each one. So let your soul exhale. You don't need to carry it all anymore. You were never meant to. Let His love be the soft place you fall into. Let His words be the balm your heart forgot it needed. This moment, this stillness, it's not empty. It's sacred. He is not rushing you forward. He is resting with you now. Somewhere deep inside, even beneath the ache, there's a quiet longing for God, for peace, for something more than survival. Maybe you don't know how to pray right now. Maybe all you can do is sit in the silence and whisper, "I need you." And that's enough. God isn't waiting for polished prayers. He's not asking for strength you don't have. What moves His heart is honesty, sincerity. The broken whisper that says, "I miss you, Lord." That's where restoration begins. Not with doing, but with simply being. Come near to God, and He will come near to you. James 4:8. You take one small step, and He runs toward you. You open your heart a crack, and His love pours in like floodwaters. He doesn't hesitate. He doesn't hold back. He's been waiting. There is no shame in coming home. The same Jesus who wept at Lazarus' tomb is the one who wraps His arms around your pain now. As a mother comforts her child, so will I comfort you. Isaiah 66:13. His love is not distant. It's not cold. It's deeply, intimately near. You've tried to carry it alone long enough. Now let yourself be held. No more pretending. No more pushing it down. Just sit in His presence and say yes. Yes to comfort. Yes to healing. Yes to Him. The door is open. You don't have to force your way in. Just walk slowly and be embraced. You made space. You paused. You listened. And maybe for the first time in a long time, you didn't feel the need to fix anything. You just let yourself be seen. And in that stillness, something happened. Something sacred. God met you there. He didn't come with noise. He didn't come with pressure. He came with whispers. With love that doesn't demand, but embraces. With comfort that doesn't erase the pain, but sits with it, gently holding it until it begins to heal. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. Jeremiah 31:3. That's what you just experienced. Not inspiration, not hype, real love. The kind that stays when others leave. The kind that sees all of you and doesn't flinch. This is not the end. It's a beginning. A soft reawakening. Not everything will change overnight, but something has shifted. You've opened the door. You've let the light in. And you're not alone in the dark anymore. So carry this with you. When the noise returns, when the silence comes again, when the ache tries to settle back in, remember this moment. Remember His whisper, His nearness, His promise. God's love never left, and neither did He.